Okay, here we are back with day two, part two. Also, it's a different day. As you can see, everyone in this game has chosen the. They have followed the first and most necessary rule to winning at StarCraft 2, and that is to choose Terran. As long as you choose Terran, you will win. There's obviously only one situation where that's not automatically the case, and that will be in Terran versus Terran, because the game literally breaks. If Terran can't automatically win, then the game breaks, and uh, you're forced to cling to a very unusual strategy, which is known as building units. So what we're going to do is go into a pretty standard Terran opening. Terran is my favorite and best race, obviously. So what we're going to do is around the 215 mark, you're going to want to type Sam Nice and then this number. It's a very big number. What that's going to do is it's going to implement a cheat code. Unfortunately, that cheat code is only available to Terran players, and since the other team is also Terran, they probably also entered the cheat code around the same time. In which case, we're yet again being forced into this very, very long 30-second plus length of game
Complete.
in which we have to actually fight each other, which is very unusual. So this guy has the right idea. You're gonna want to have as many units as possible. Don't worry about workers. My build is not very effective. I wouldn't really trust anything you see that I do. I would just go ahead and do what this guy's doing. Lots of barracks, minimal workers. Workers take up supply up the top right, and what you want is for your supply. You want your supply to be made up of units that can shoot stuff, not this stuff. You don't need any of this stuff. Bunkers are useless. Never get them. Don't ever get them. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. They literally do nothing. Okay, one part of Terran play that is pretty useful is to get an orbital command, just so you can have scans. Scans are pretty useful in case your opponent does something really stupid and useless and gets invisible units, which do exist in StarCraft 2, unfortunately. So what we're going to want to do is to just very politely instruct our teammate to build his orbital command, because it is pretty useful. As you can see, he has acknowledged me, and he's working on getting an orbital command. He probably doesn't have enough minerals for it yet because he's spending it all on Marines, which is good. Also, don't get mules. You'll see a lot of people in pro games accidentally, I guess they kind of misclick.
Add-on.
They'll misclick the mule icon. It happens a lot. But what you want to do is just get more supply, because that makes your army bigger, and you don't actually really need very many minerals to win the game. I'm going to be going for the most powerful unit in the game, which is the Hellbat. And we're going to go ahead and use our energy to scan our opponents. This guy has some Marines. Not a bad play. Mass Marines versus Terran is the best thing you could ever do. Mass Marine in general is the best thing you could ever do. Yes. Oh shit, God damn it. So the red player here has made a grave mistake of building tanks. Tanks are slow and they can't move when they're sieged up. That is a common factor that people kind of seem to forget about, is that tanks don't really move.